There will come a day, standing face to face, like him. He will wipe our eyes dry and take us up to his side. Good evening. Just a minute, we'll get started. We will be his, singing blessing and honor, glory and power forever to our God. Singing blessing and honor, glory and power forever to our God. Singing blessing and honor, glory and power forever to our God. Singing blessing and honor, glory and power forever to our God. Singing blessing and honor, glory and power forever to our Just 1 second and we'll get started. Well, good this evening to hear about our Mary Kay opportunity. And whether you're listening just because you're curious, or maybe you have you're just doing it to help your consultant out, or maybe you're doing it to get into our drawing tonight. Whatever reason that you have chosen to get on tonight, we appreciate it. And for whatever reason you're listening, we hope that you'll hear, or I hope that you'll hear something tonight that'll speak to you. And maybe this opportunity is for you, and maybe it's not. It isn't for everyone. But after you hear about our wonderful Mary Kay opportunity, I'm hoping that it will not, if it doesn't make you want to join us, then it will make you a better customer for your consultant. So thank you so much for joining us tonight to listen to our Mary Kay opportunity and taking these few minutes out of your busy schedule, out of your Friday night. We really appreciate it. And your consultant appreciates it. You're also helping her win a challenge by listening to this as well. So my name is Ashley Rangel, and I have been in Mary Kay for 13 years. And my former career before Mary Kay was as a labor and delivery nurse for 15 years. And this is the last thing on earth that I imagined that I would be doing at this time in my life. I already had my life kind of planned out. I had wanted to be a nurse since I was 5 years old. It was my dream job. And I was working in my dream job when I was presented with the Mary Kay opportunity. And I did not know that it was going to be something for me. Back up just a little bit, and how was I even introduced to Mary Kay? So maybe you were introduced to Mary Kay the same way that I was. I used to have horrible skin, and my mom always used Mary Kay, and it didn't matter. My family were missionaries, and I was a preacher's kid for most of my life, and it didn't matter where we were or how much money my dad was making, my mom always had her Mary Kay. And I do remember those pink tubes sitting on the counter all the time. And when I was about 17 or 18, my skin just started breaking out and getting really bad. I never had any problems with it until then. And she said, try my Mary Kay, and if it works for you, then we'll get you some. And so there started my use of Mary Kay. And I was a diehard user of Mary Kay for 10 years before I was actually presented with the Mary Kay opportunity. So hopefully you haven't been using Mary Kay as long as I did before you're being presented with the Mary Kay opportunity, because I was waiting tables, working 2 and 3 jobs, working to put myself through nursing school and college, and I so could have used this Mary Kay opportunity. I really could have used this to not have to work as many hours and make a lot more money than what I was making waiting tables. But you know what? Everything in its time. I know God has a time and a place for us. And so I'm thankful that the consultant who I used the product, like I said, for her off and on for 10 years, before I actually found a consultant who serviced me very well. And she so impressed me. Because anytime something new would come out, she would bring it and let me try it. Anytime I asked for my products, I would have them the next day. And most of the time, I was using them up at the very last hour of the last little bit, and I needed it like right then. And she always had it to me the next day. And so that she really impressed me with that. So hopefully, your consultant impresses you with how well she services you, and I'm sure that she does, or you would not still be with her. But I just love our products because I tried everything. I mean, I tried department store brands, drugstore brands. I tried everything to clear my skin up. When I would have a consultant, it was great. And when I didn't have a consultant, it was not great. And so when I met this lady, and she had been my consultant for over a year when she presented me with the Mary Kay opportunity, we volunteered together at a children's home, and I had been a nurse for about 2 years. And she just every week kept telling me, Ashley, you should do this. You would be so good at it. And I'm like, no way. I'm not going to be selling any lipstick or moisturizers or cleansers. I have my career. Because actually, at that time, I was working on my master's degree to become a midwife. And I was about 6 months into it, and I was working 48 hours a week. I was newly married and volunteer a lot at my church. So my plate was very, very full. And you may be sitting here thinking, my plate is so full, I cannot add one more thing on it. Well, I didn't think I could either. But I still felt like, even though as full as my life was, I felt like there was something missing, like I was missing out on something. It just felt like life was passing me by, and I didn't feel like I was making a difference. And so when I was presented with the Mary Kay opportunity, I put my hand up to it and said, no, thank you. I love the product. I will be your good customer, but it is not for me. And maybe you are saying that too tonight. Maybe you're saying, nope, this is not for me. It is not for me. And the reason that I personally, I don't know why you might say that it's not for you, but I personally, what it was for me is that I thought it was just little old ladies who were retired, and they just did this as hobby time and went door to door selling this. And that was so not me. I was a career woman. I am not the sales type at all. I mean, in high school and middle school, I could not even sell the candy bars that you had to sell. I couldn't even do that. So if you're sitting here thinking, you know what, I'm not really the sales type, well, it's okay. We are not looking for the sales type, because the sales type, the typical sales type, like the car salesman type, are people who put pressure on people to buy things. And that's not what we're about in Mary Kay. And we just share what we love about the products. And I loved the products. For a year, my consultant kept telling me every single week. She worked on me for a year. I was very stubborn at it. So maybe you're sitting here and your consultant has been telling you for a long time that you would be so good at this and you would love it, and you've heard how much she loves it. Well, hopefully you'll hear something tonight that maybe you'll say, okay, let me just maybe give it a try. So a year into her asking me, yes, you would be so good at this. And she actually never sat down and shared the opportunity with me, point by point, like how you make money and that kind of thing. And so I'll be sharing a little bit of that with you tonight and just giving you some quick fun facts of why people join Mary Kay. So if your consultant hasn't sat down and done that with you, I applaud you. Thank you so much for actually taking the time to sit here and watch this video and listen to how we make money. After a year of my consultant telling me that I would be so good at this and me not being willing to listen, she actually took me out to lunch and said, at the end of lunch, she pulled out her little folder and I said, oh my gosh, okay, let's hear it. She said, I promise that if you'll just listen to what Mary Kay is about and how we make our money, I think it's really for you. And if you tell me no, I will never talk to you ever again about it. And I said, come on, start sharing because I'm going to say no. And I just didn't see myself as like selling lipsticks and moisturizers and, peddling lipstick. I didn't see myself as that. And maybe you don't see yourself as that either. So after she shared everything that I'm going to share with you tonight, shockingly enough, I signed my agreement on the spot. I was so impressed with this company that I just couldn't even believe. I mean, I was impressed with the product, of course, because I had been using it for 10 years. But I was really impressed by this opportunity and what this company stood for. So just some quick fun facts about Mary Kay. I don't know how much you know about Mary Kay, the company, but we were started in 1963. So our company has been around for over 50 years. So we have a long history of stability. Our company is debt-free. It is still family run. Mary Kay's grandson is handling the company now. So I love this company because it is family owned. And so it still has the family atmosphere. And I love that they're debt free because last year we did almost $5 billion in sales. We did over $4 billion in sales with a B. And Mary Kay passes a huge portion of that profit that they make back to the sales force because we're out marketing the product and they realize that. And so in 1963, Mary Kay Ash created our company with a business plan. She had been in direct sales her whole entire life. And as a single mom and as a married mom, she was retired. She'd watched her men come in to this direct sales company that she was at. She'd watched them come in. She had trained them, and then she'd watched them pass her up. So when she decided to retire, she got a little legal pad out and started writing down all the things that if she had a company, what would she do differently in her experience of what she had experienced at all these other direct sales companies. And what she came up with was Mary Kay Cosmetics. She came up with a business plan first because she was going to write a book on how to take care of your employees and treat them with respect and to keep employees. And so what she found is that she had this dream company here. So after she finished writing everything down, she said, man, I should start my own company. And so she did this after retirement. So if you're after retirement age, oh my goodness, Mary Kay is an amazing thing to start. She started this company in her 50s and made it extremely successful. So it is never too late, no matter what age you are. It is never too late to start a dream. And so her dream was born when she met a lady. Our products were originally from a hide tanner. I don't know if you know what that is nowadays, but that is someone who tans hides to make the leather softer and conditions it to keep it from cracking. Well, he noticed that his hands, from using the chemicals and stuff that he used to make the leather softer, his hands were younger looking than his face. And so from those crude ingredients came our Mary Kay original formula, which is what our Mary Kay line is from as well. And Mary Kay bought the rights to that formula from that family after the man had passed away. And so she had a business plan for the perfect company, and she had a product. And she wanted a product that, number one, would be good for women because she wanted to focus on women. It was the 60s, and women weren't really getting the respect or the recognition that they deserved. And so she wanted them to. So she wanted it to be a company for women. We do have some men that are in our company as well, and do very well in Mary Kay. But she did originally create it for women, and she also wanted us to have a product for women that was consumable, that people were using every single day. And as a woman, I love that about our company, that we have a product that women are washing their face every single night, and they're using their mascara every single day, and they're going to have to call me in a couple months to reorder. And so that's the first thing that I wanted to share with you with the fun facts about Mary Kay is one of the reasons that some women join Mary Kay is for the money. Maybe you just need an extra $50. When my consultant presented me with the opportunity, I really didn't need the money. I mean, extra money is great, but I did not need the money as far as to make my day-to-day, pay my day-to-day bills. Maybe you just need an extra $50 a week. That's all I needed. I just wanted some shoe money to be able to go buy some new shoes and not have to explain it to my husband. So maybe you just need that, or maybe you really need it to change your life and your financial situation. The great thing about Mary Kay is that it can do either or. It can be a little bit or it can be a lot. You get to choose. We make 50% of whatever we sell. So, for example, if you sell $500 this week, you've got $250 to put in your pocket as profit. And that can take you anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. It just depends on how much you want to work your business. And it's totally up to you. The other way that we make money is by sharing this opportunity with other people. And that is through team building. So we are not a multi-level marketing company. We are a dual marketing. We make money in two different ways. You can sell a product, or you can share the opportunity, or you can do both and make even more money in Mary Kay. So we do have some consultants who choose that they don't want to build a team, and you can do that. You can just sell the product. The queen in our division, she just sells the product. She doesn't want to move up into leadership or anything like that. And she sells she makes over $100,000 a year just by selling the product and servicing her customers. And so that's one thing that I love about this company too, is that if you decide that you don't want to team build, you don't have to. You can just sell the product. And it is a fabulous product. If you have tried it, I hope that you have tried it. And if you haven't, you make sure that your consultant offers you a facial, or ask her to give you a facial so that you can try the products. But those are the two ways that we make money. And there's only two transactions. The consultant buys the product from the company, and then the customer buys the product from the consultant. And every consultant, whether you are brand new or you are the top of the company, we all make 50%. There's no tiers or anything depending on what level you are, anything like that. And then the second way that we make money is through team building. If you decide to do that, it's a second income for you, because as you team build, Mary Kay pays you a percentage of what your team members order from Mary Kay. So they're working their business and they're making their 50%. And then whatever they order from Mary Kay off of their profits is paying you a percentage of what they made from that person selling. So we're all making our 50%. And then if you decide to team build, it's we call them love checks because we love getting them, but it's just income in addition to whatever we are selling. So that's the two ways that we make money. And like I said, I didn't join to make a lot of money. I just wanted a little bit of extra money. And so you may be in that position too, or like I said, you may be in the position of where you really want to change your financial situation, and you can do that too. Well, another one of the reasons that women join Mary Kay is because they need the recognition. Well, I did not know that I needed recognition until I came into Mary Kay, let me tell you. And maybe you're in the same boat as me. At my job, I got recognition all the time, but it was for recognition for what I wasn't doing right. And I don't know if that is you or not. Maybe it's not. Maybe you are getting recognized for everything you're doing right, but I was not. Um, Mary Kay Ash created our company because she wanted it to be a place where women could be praised to success. Because wouldn't you agree that when someone just praises you for every little thing that you do, it makes you want to work that much harder for them, and it also makes you feel really good about yourself. And so Mary Kay gives away over, I think it's over $10 million. I might be quoting the wrong number, but it's in the millions of dollars that they give away every year in diamond rings at our annual awards. Um, and they give away, I've gotten all kinds of prizes, everything from an iPod to a Coach bag to designer jewelry. There's prizes that we can earn quarterly just for doing our job, sharing the product and selling the product to our customers. And then we have our yearly awards where those diamond rings are given away. And I just love being recognized for what I do. And I don't know about you. We don't get a lot of applause. I'm a mom of a 6-year-old, and I don't get a lot of applause for washing the dishes or doing the laundry or cleaning up after my kiddo. But in Mary Kay, it's something for me, and I get recognized for me, not just being a mom and a wife, but just what I have done personally, what I have done. And I love that about Mary Kay. And what Mary Kay has taught me how to do is also dream. I don't know if you have a dream in your heart of something that you've always wanted to accomplish. Mary Kay could be the vehicle for that. You just never know. When I came in to Mary Kay, the very first event that I went to, I saw so much recognition. There was these women on stage at this event that I went to, and this is what really solidified it for me, that this was a real company with a real heart and really cared about people is going to this event. There was over 1,500 women there. And so I knew then that, okay, this must be a legitimate company because there wouldn't be this many people here if it wasn't for real. I saw all the Mary Kay cars out in the parking lot. Like, I'm okay, people really do earn cars. And then I really saw the recognition that Mary Kay gave because there were some women that were on stage that were talking about this trip that they had just come back to from Switzerland, and it was a trip that Mary Kay paid for completely, like their flight, their hotel, their spending money, everything for them and their husband. And I was like, wow, me and my husband, we love to travel, and I want to travel like that. And so maybe that's something that interests you, that you just want to get the recognition and be able to travel with your significant other or your husband. Maybe that's something that speaks to you. Everyone is different. So one of the other reasons that Mary Kay women join Mary Kay is for the self-confidence that you get from not only having a Mary Kay business, but what I love is we help women build confidence in themselves. Because when you feel good on the outside, I love being able to help a woman feel good about the skin that she's in with our fabulous product. That is just priceless. When a woman looks in the mirror after having a facial with me and is just like, wow, I love the way my skin feels. And wouldn't you agree that when you feel good on the outside, it helps you feel really good on the inside, and it increases your confidence about yourself, and you can be a better wife, you can be a better mom, you can be a better employee. And so I love that about our company, that it's not just about a lipstick or making us feel good on the outside. It's making us feel good on the inside. And I love being able to do that with my Mary Kay business. Another one of the reasons why women join Mary Kay is because they would like to earn the use of a car and have no car payment. I have been privileged to drive a Mary Kay car for the last 8 years. I have had no car payment. I can't even imagine. Like, that's hundreds of thousands of dollars that my family would have spent on car payments that I have not had to spend. When I earned my first Mary Kay car, I took the cash option. So Mary Kay gives you a choice. We have a whole fleet of cars, and our entry level car is a Chevy Cruze. And if you like the car you're driving, you can keep driving the car that you're driving and take $375 cash each month from Mary Kay. If you choose to take the Mary Kay car, they pay your tax, title, license, and 85% of your car insurance. Best car deal you have ever done in your whole entire life. There is no credit check. There is just you sign a piece of paper and show your ID, and you get the keys to a brand new car. And every 2 years, you can requalify for that same car, or you can move up to another level. And so I love the choices that we have in Mary Kay. And did you know, here's another fun fact about Mary Kay cars. There are lots of companies that have fleets of cars. Well, the number one company with the most cars on the road is the US government, with police cars, postal service cars, and fire trucks and all that. So they have the number one fleet. And you know who has the number two fleet? Mary Kay. And I'm so proud to say that. And then right below us in the number three position is UPS. I think that is so cool because we have more cars than UPS out on the road. That's crazy. But I love our car program. Mary Kay wanted us to have that because she never wanted a consultant to be broken down on the side of the road. And she wanted you to be able to have a new car every 2 years so that you wouldn't have to be on the side of the road broken down, and that you would not have to have that expense for your family of a car note. She wanted you to be able to earn the use of a car so that you could spend that money elsewhere in your family. Our next level of cars are the Chevy Equinox and the Ford Fusion. And then we also have a BMW 320i. And then, of course, we have our pink Cadillac. So which car would you like to drive? I love it because we can choose which car we would like to drive. And all it takes is a little bit more work, and you can move up to the next level anytime you want to. Which takes me to our next fun fact and why some women join Mary Kay, the advancement opportunities. You can advance in our company as fast as you want to. I have seen people come into our company and earn their first car in as little as 2 or 3 months. I have seen women move into leadership in our company within just a couple of months. It is entirely up to you. And I knew when I started this business that I'm a hard worker, and that I was working hard at my job, and I wasn't really getting much more out of it the more that I worked. But the great thing about Mary Kay is whatever you put into it, you get out of it. Now, you can't sit on the couch and eat bonbons and expect to have people just calling you up to order. You do have to market your product, and usually most people start with their friends and family. I started with my 5 closest friends, and from my 5 closest friends, I booked other parties, and from those parties, I booked other parties, and from those parties, I booked other parties, which has created the customer base that I have now. So it starts a domino effect, but you start with the people that you know. That's one of the reasons that some people are like, oh, I don't even know who I would sell to. Well, you start with who you know, and we always say that you probably will not go to the top of Mary Kay on your family and friends just because they know you now. They want a discount. They want you to, what's in it for me kind of thing. But they can lead you to all the faces that you need to know for your whole entire career if you choose to. Um, then one of the other things that I love is being able to be my own boss. I can give myself a pay raise anytime I want to by just going and doing some more faces, sharing the product with more people, sharing our opportunity with more people. I have complete control of how much I make. And I love being able to have stock a product in my home that I have like my home store, quote unquote, where customers can come and shop, where I can share product with them and then immediately give them a product and have instant money. It's like having an ATM in your house, literally. Like if you have a bill to pay, or you see a cute pair of shoes that I want, I can just go sell something and I instantly have the cash for that. And so I love that about this business. And maybe you're needing something like that, where you need some fast cash. You're tired of waiting for 2 weeks to get your paycheck, that you would like something where you can have cash instantly. Um, I never dreamed in a million years that this is where I would be 13 years later from signing my beauty consultant agreement. And I really just wanted to have some fun with it. I love our Mary Kay career just because of the choices that it gives us. I have been able to stay at home, well, not really stay at home, but work at home and make my schedule around my son and my husband's schedule, which I love because we would probably never see each other if I was still working 12-hour shifts at the hospital. We'd probably see each other in passing because he works a night shift and that kind of thing too. And so I haven't had to miss one thing for my son growing up. I haven't had to miss his first steps or him first talking or him first eating or the first day of kindergarten or, a play, a concert. I can go help at his school. And I love that I have those choices. Yes, I'm still working my business and sometimes I work more hours than I would have worked at the hospital, but it's for me. I'm not building somebody else's dreams. I'm building my family's dreams. And I love that about this Mary Kay career because our philosophies are to put God first, our family second, and our career third. And that was just unheard of in the corporate world where I was working. It was like, here's your schedule, work your life around it, and we might be able to give you vacation time if there's not too many other people who've asked for the day off. And so I love that I can just choose if I want to take 2 weeks off for Christmas or to take a summer vacation when everybody else normally at the job that I was at was asking for vacation. So maybe you've heard something tonight that kind of piqued your interest, or maybe you're sitting here saying, "Oh my gosh, this is the opportunity that I have been praying for." All I want to say to you is that if you're even thinking about it, please, please, please give it a try. Please give it a try because Mary Kay also, they have a 90% buyback guarantee. It is really risk free. It is. It is 100 plus tax and shipping to start our Mary Kay business. And you get a beautiful bag, black and white bag. And I'm going to see if I can put this on the screen. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 100 plus tax and shipping, and you get over $400 worth of full size product in your kit. Um, and it is the full size cleansers and moisturizers and all the foundations that you need to practice on your first faces. Mary Kay equips you for success so that you can go ahead and go. That's how we market our product, is by trying before you buy. And I love that because when I try something, usually I'm going to buy it if I like it. And so I love that about our company, that we have those full size products that come in our kit. It is like the Groupon of a lifetime to get over $400 worth of product, and you only have to pay 100 plus tax and shipping. Um, and it could be something that changes your life. You never know. What kind of dreams do you have for yourself and for your family? Like I said, you will never know if you don't try. At least give it a try. And Mary Kay wants to take a risk on you if you're willing to take a risk on them. Like I said, if within your first year of signing up, you're like, this is not something for me, Mary Kay has a 90% buyback guarantee. You can return whatever product you have to them, and they will give you 90% of your money back. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? You can never be a Mary Kay consultant again if you do that, because they took a loss on you. But I loved knowing that that was an option, because if I really, really hated it and did not like it, or it wasn't a fit for me, then I knew that there was a way that I could be reimbursed for what I had just spent. So what do you have to lose? Obviously, your consultant sees something in you that she thinks would be a perfect fit for Mary Kay, and that she would love to have you on her team. And so what do you have to lose? I don't know about you, but I can go into Walmart or Target and spend $100 in 5 minutes flat, and it didn't change my life. I might have gotten some toilet paper and some paper towels, but it did not change my life. What if this could change your life and change your family's life? It has definitely changed mine. And I can't imagine my life without my Mary Kay, without my Mary Kay girlfriends, without my Mary Kay income, and just the flexibility and freedom that I have now. And the great thing about Mary Kay is that you don't have to stop your life that you're doing right now. I did this working a full-time job. I worked it when I was working part-time, and now I work at full-time Mary Kay, and no other job. This is my job. So it's something that you can incorporate into your life, and you don't have to stop your life to do it. So our password, you're going to need that for the link that your consultant's going to give you, or I'm going to give it to you right now. Get a pen and write it down, because you are going to want to have this. And if you didn't get it, make sure you ask your consultant what it is, because you're going to want to fill out the form. It's a feedback form just to tell us what you think. And when you fill that out, I get your name, and you go into a drawing for our highly sought after travel roll-up bag. And this is a limited edition one. It is our love. If you can see, it says amor, it says love. It says in all different kinds of languages, it says love. It is a highly sought after item by our customers, and it opens up. You can store all of your product in here. The product does not come with it. It's just the roll-up bag. You'll have to put your own Mary Kay products in it. And it has a little hook on it, so it's great to travel with. You can hang it up in your bathroom. My husband loves it because he can just put a nail on the wall, and I don't use up counter space. So this is our highly sought after Mary Kay travel roll-up bag. And so one lucky person will be winning this. And so make sure you fill out the feedback form so that we can put your name into the drawing. And the form, to get to that form, it is www.tiny, TINY, URL /flow, FLOW, video, VIDEO, survey, SURVEY. And this video will be posted there as well. You don't need to watch it again because you're watching it live. But you will need to put a password there so that we know that you listened to the whole video. And the password is dreams, because I want you to dream tonight. If you are going to bed and you are dreaming of pink Cadillacs and you are dreaming of possibilities, then just give it a try. What is the worst thing that could happen? You spent $100 and you have over $400 worth of product. Like I said, the best Groupon ever. But if you are dreaming tonight, our password, our secret word is dreams, because I truly believe that if you just are thinking about Mary Kay tonight or tomorrow morning, it really means that you need to come and join us and just try it out. Just try it out and see if it's a fit for you. We totally equip you with everything that you need. The only decision you have to make is it something you want to do? Have we excited something in you? Is your heart beating a little bit faster from something that you heard tonight? Are you curious? So there's going to be 3 options on your feedback form to answer. You're going to be A, B, or C. And so we want to know which letter you are so that we can answer any questions that you might have. Thank you so much for listening. And I hope that you have a fabulous evening. And I hope you have pink Cadillac dreams. Have a great evening.